You're watching PTN, the Polka Television Network.
This week on Polka Survivor, the clue is hidden in a most interesting place.
Hurry up and read it.
Oh, monosodium glutamate. Mechanically separated turkey. It's beer and kielbasa for you, and your aim will remain true.
Well, what do you got, borscht on your brain?
It's a bowling metaphor, for God's sakes. Ugh. Idiot. Jeez.
They must get the bowling ball out of the tree.
Stop! Don't stop!
And then cross the swamp blindfolded.
Coming. Keep coming. Straight ahead. You're okay. Come on. No, wait. Come on. Yeah.
Give it to the team and then bowl on an uneven lane. Best score wins. This week on Polka Survivor. Who will win? Who will be voted off? Tune in next time to see.
Watch Polka Survivor Tuesday nights at 6, only on PTN. Stoshford is abducted and probed, while Wick joins a prison bowling league. Trouble comes a-knocking at the back door with out-of-this-world laughs. Tuesday nights at 7, it's Stoshford, An Illegitimate Son, only on PTN.
Hello, angels.
Hello, Chesky.
Well, girls, your next assignment may be one of our most challenging yet. We are going to infiltrate the Polish mafia on Chicago's south side in order to stop the smuggling of thousands of pounds of pure cane sugar hidden inside pierogi and kielbasa being shipped to Japan every week. Our cover will be as employees at the Odessa Cafe. Bosley, you're the fry cook. Jill, you're the waitress. Sabrina and Stella, your ladies of the night.
This week on Chesky's Angels, Jill takes down orders, while Sabrina and Stella take orders to go down. See the Angels go deep undercover while Bosley cooks up the laughs. Tonight on Chesky's Angels. Chesky's Angels, Tuesday night at 8 on PTN. Live from sunny Cleveland,
This season on Temptation Buffet, coming to you from the beautiful greater Cleveland area, we have two new guests. Let's meet them now. Hi. Woo! This is an exciting group, and it looks like they're ready to play. But we've made it a little bit more difficult to get past the buffet this year. Meet our esteemed chef, Mr. Mojimoto.
Oh, how you doing, boys? You gonna be thinking with your cabbage or your sausage?
It's going to be an interesting season here on Temptation Buffet.
Temptation Buffet, Tuesday nights at 9, only on PTN. A doll with a story. A bad time to fall in love. Players and pawns. Cabbages and queens. Beer halls and back seats. Heaven and hell. and a PI with nothing to lose except his soul. Winner of the Polish Film Festival, a film by Polka recording star Kas Majski, Polka Noir, like you've never seen it before, coming next year.
This is a mystical story about a magical journey of a dog and his...
Not that story.
Huh?
The cleaver, the sausage.
Oh. This is a magical story about a mystical journey of a majestic cleaver in a time before gas flames and convectional cooking. A time before refrigeration and antibacterial hand soaps. A time of tradition, a time of wars.
Wait! Not only has she stolen that Kishka, she's stolen the beaver cleaver too! Stop her!
I see you find it not so easy to steal the beaver cleaver, you clever Cleveland cabbage clipping kleptomaniac!
Oh, so you think you're the only one who can say clever cleaving cabbage clipping kleptomaniac? Oh! Oh!
Look! The thief! She's fighting the master!
You have skill, but you lack discipline.
Oh! Discipline this! Oh!
To become a master, you need more than the cleaver. You have passion, but you lack focus.
Focus this!
Ah! Ooh!
Oh, you truly are the master. I will always honor the beaver cleaver, and I will get the training that I need.
Gee, Master Beaver, nice cleaver. Okay, it's like the beer barrel, except it's high polkanelity. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Guys, you want to play that music? Why don't you move to Seattle and join your grungy friends? Ain't that right, Waju? Seattle? It's in the northwest of Canada, don't you know? You don't know.
I know that.
Yeah, right. I don't think Mr. Rockstar needs us.
Seattle's in Alaska, you dimwits. You're right. I don't need you. I'll get a new band.
Right, just like all the other bands that kicked you out, too.
Hey, not all of them. You guys don't even know about breakups. You're not even in the top 4.
Okay, number 4 on the top 4 breakups in 7th grade, Casimir Pulaski Junior High's production of Polklahoma. Back then, Miss Pinsky couldn't appreciate true artistry. I went to see her at the Home for Retired Music Teachers.
Once a Weisenheimer, always a Weisenheimer.
Once an old fuddy-duddy, always a fuddy-duddy. Like I want to do junior high musicals the rest of my life. Anyways, after that, I hit the rock and roll road with Deep Polka.
Smoking eggs in the water, boiling in a pot, eat 'em while they're hot, smoking eggs in the water.
I never saw them again. I hear they're in Cleveland, posing for the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum in the basement of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Number 2 on the breakup list, lead accordion for Birvana.
Birvana rocks, dudes!
Do you want to tell him, dude?
Dude, we've got a new member in the band, man. A guitar player. His name's Kurt.
Guitar? I thought we were an accordion band.
Dude, you're in an accordion band. We're in a rock and roll band. Dude.
The future's accordion, not guitars.
I knew they were too good and would throw me out. I sank hard, real low. I dropped in on the polka dots, to see, well,
Hey guys,
Yash! Ditto. What's going on?
I was in the neighborhood. What's that?
That's a squeeze box. Yeah, squeeze box.
I know it's a squeeze box. Who's playing the squeeze box?
Ian, he's our new accordionist. He's a singer too. He sings on key.
Ian? A Brit?
He's Irish.
Irish? He's got a ponytail.
Now for the number 1 breakup, Polka Enemy.
I came into the Eagles to get another beer. They gave me German sausage and a whole lot of cheer. I wanted rock and roll and a pint of Guinness stout. All they had was polka and told me to get out.
Cut!
What now?
Hey, it's just not working, Homesky.
Oh, I get it. I'm too good. I get the polka time all the time. A music that sounds sublime. Getting the words to rhyme. Who I want to be on mine. Brother, spare me a dime. I'm old, way past my prime. Say can't do the time. And you don't do the crime. My polkadelity, by fidelity. No practicality, no criticality, my polkadelity, my individuality, sharp crunchability, so rapidity. Back to my favorite band, Polka's American. Now I understand the best band in the land. Bands and girlfriends, it never really ends. live with them or without 'em. That's why I'm a polka dad.
Welcome to the Oregon Polka Broadcasting's Bowling Fundraiser. It is with the support of polka fans like you that we're able to bring you the high-quality broadcasting you demand. I'm Marty.
And I'm Margie. And we have an exciting polka lineup for you, with many of your favorite national polka radio personalities.
That's right, and we'll be bringing you special interviews live from the lanes throughout the evening. If National Polka Radio had a father, I think it would be Garrison Kilbasa. No man has done more for polka radio.
And this week he brings us a special view of bowling history.
Today is April 6th, 2002. And on this day, in the year 1540, the Dutch invented the game of 9 pins, which they later brought to the new young American continent, and it subsequently became the game we know today as bowling. And on this day in St. Cloud in 1961, Corey Beatty rolled his first perfect game. At the time, Corey was 6 years old. And on this day, in 1892, in Paris, France, Jean-Baptiste Breisky invented the automatic pin setter, which would forever change the game of bowling as we know it.
Well, I've learned a thing or two about pin setting.
Well, how about a polka pledge for that knowledge? Let's say $1 a pin. $10 a month?
I could do that, and I bet our listeners could too. Call now.
And now, for another golden minute from Polka Century, Where Are They Now? Today, Stan the Bull Balzinski, star of Mission Impossible and A Polka 13, fights for the unified heavyweight crown of the universe.
Tell me which one's the referee, because I'm going to kill the other Kevin Stepper. I demand a rematch. You saw how they cheated. They didn't tell me which guy was the referee. Oh, man, once I get back in the pink, that guy, he better watch out.
Cut!
Hey! I demand, what's going on here? I didn't get to talk to my kids about my kielbasa cooker. Oh, come on, kids. You want to cook that kielbasa at home? You know, and after, like, you can do like me, too. I'll give you another tip. When you get done with a nice time in the ring or a good workout, I'm telling you, a little steam, little sauna, get all oiled up, nice cotton shirt, lightweight, of course.
The future of polka parties rests in the fate of the one accordion, which has been lost since the last polka party, but threatens to end polka forever. Powerful forces are unyielding in their search for it. And fate has placed it in the hands of a young polka dancer named Frodosowicz Bagchowski, who inherits the accordion and 3 steps his way into polka legend. A fear-fraught task lies ahead for Frodosowicz when he becomes the accordion bearer, to destroy the one accordion in the Polka Hall of Fame deep within Mount Cleveland where it was made. But he cannot do it alone. The wisdom of Gandalfsky. The loyalty of his friends Skrendresik and Brizik. The courage of the great drunks Andrisiak and Grinjeski. The precision dancing of Legolaski. And the strength of Grim Lisovich. They are aided in their quest by Katarzina, Ursula, and Zovia, whose knowledge of the one accordion brings to light the true perils and importance of their journey. Lord of the Polkas, Fellowship of the Accordion.
We have gotten such incredible feedback on this show. It seems that everyone has something to say about the Cellulite Sisters.
And they're live from my favorite place, the Bowling Alley Bar.
Welcome to the Satellite Cellulite Sisters. That's right. This is the center of our universe, the bowling alley bar.
Yay!
Let's do our introductions. And we'll go to the oldest of our sisters, Julie Stella, who's now living in Gdansk, Poland with her family. Julie, are you there?
Hi, I'm Julie Stella, the oldest, but not by much. I followed my husband here like a good wife should, to the lovely city of Gdansk. I hate accordion music, and I want a divorce.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to wait for the consequences on that one. But just remember, honey, take him for everything he's got. So,
Who's our first guest?
Second segment. Yes, our guest. Today we have the Vibranskys, who are here to once again lead us to our annual on-the-air breast exam. So, girls, where do you think we should start?
Well, of course it's best to start in the with small circular motions, being especially loving and delicate in the sensitive area around the areolas.
Hey, what's going on? You guys are breaking up there. You guys are having all the fun. What about me? I have my needs.
Well, that's some self-help advice with obvious benefits.
That's the Cellulite Sisters. Advice, humor, insight, they are simply priceless.
But not too priceless to accept a Polka pledge.
And now, for another golden minute from Polka Century, Where Are They Now? Stosh, star of polka fiction, Polka Strojka, and Apocalypse Now, who met too early an end, may he rest in peace in the bottom of that beer vat. But now his son of a Stosh, has kept Stosh's memory alive in a one-man tour de force, Stosh, I Hardly Knew Ye. You'll see son of a Stosh recreate some of his father's finest moments.
To bear or not to bear? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the minds of men to suffer the gastrointestinal problems of Mrs. Dulviashki's pierogies, or by opposing, end them by having her cabbage rolls instead.
And who can forget Stosh's one-man homage to a great American, Chuck Heston, from his Cold Dead Fingers.
And by the Lord God, I'll shoot the first one of you who leaves the room. You want to race me, Marcellus? Then it will be on you. Damn you! Damn you, bastards! Get your hands off of me, you filthy damn ape! Soylent Green is people. Let's polka!
And who can forget Stosh's one-man homage to polka clown Jerry Lewinsky in The Nutty Pierogi Processor, and as a special interpreter for the deaf, Magyar the Talking Mime.
Lady!
Lady!
Oh, lady!
Oh, lady!
Mrs. Stanislavski! Ow! 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 Oh!
Stella! Stella!
One of my favorite parts of the weekend is hearing the splendid steam table. Let's check in with Lynn now.
Yum.
I'm Lynn Rosetta Reskowitz, and this is the Splendid Steam Table. This week, our guests Stosh and Stella are here from a delicious restaurant they've just experienced in the beautiful city of Chicago.
Oh, Lynn. It was
What do you have to say?
delightful. It was delightful. It's on
Stupendous. Really?
a little cafe on Pulaski Avenue. None of the waiters speak a lick of English. Everything has to be ordered by sign language. But, oh, the aromas.
Oh, wow, that's...
Gosh, wasn't it just
What did you
delightful?
have?
If you can get past the front door.
Well, yes, it does seem that the health department doesn't visit Pulaski Avenue very often, but...
The locals in the neighborhood, if this place has been there for 150 years, owned by the same family.
At least.
Wow.
And it looks like they haven't cleaned the place in at least 50 years.
Oh, at least.
How did you go through the front door?
Oh, you know, the search for divine food is just something that drives you. You cannot resist.
They have one thing there that you wouldn't think of as Polish, but it is the most delicious. Stella didn't like it so much, but
What was it?
it's Rocky Mountain oyster shooters. I must have 2 dozen of those things. I had to loosen my belt.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. What do they serve them with?
Well, they come with their own sauce.
Ooh, delicious.
And then there was the sour cream that's a little more sour than cream, if you catch my drift.
I think the sour cream has been there for 150 years.
Yeah, I think you're right, Stasha. I think you are right.
Oh, well, this just sounds delicious. Oh, thank you guys so much for finding this out. All of this information will be posted on our website this week, and I'm Lynn Rosetta Rosowski for the Splendid Steam Table.
I can't wait to try out those Rocky Mountain deals. I bet they're super with a brew and a pledge to Oregon Polka Broadcasting.
And now for another golden minute from the Polka Century, Where Are They Now? By Brainky, the two-headed know-it-all and star of Mission Impolkable and beloved host of Polka Survivor. They've just come out of surgery to sever their working relationship. It seems there was a complication.
Listen, you! No, you listen! I mean you! Wait, I said that! No, you didn't! Yes, I did! I know you are, but what am I? I know what you're thinking! Stop it!
Let's check in with our favorite brothers and graduates from Polka State University in Accordion Talk.
Welcome to Accordion Talk. I'm Tomas Melowski, and this is my brother Ramonsky Melowski. How you doing? How you doing? Coming to you from Chicago, my kind of town, our fair city, Illinois. But right now, we're gonna go straight to the phones because we got a problem. I think his name is Mike. Mike, go ahead. Go ahead, first caller.
Yeah, hi you guys. Hi. It's Mike. Mike from Cleveland.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike. Is that M-Y-K-E-E? Mike. M-Y-K-E-E, I'm guessing.
That's a tough one. Here's the problem. When I'm playing the accordion and depressing the keys and working the bellows back and forth, you hear like a ooh-hee, ooh-hee.
When you depress the black key, right, does it go woo-hee or woo-woo?
It kind of takes off right through the keys with this kind of wee-woo.
Is it a wee-woo or a wee-hee?
It's more like a wee-woo.
Woo-hee? Woo-woo.
It's more like a woo-woo-hee. Woo-hee. Woo-hee.
Those particular Wurlitzers had a pig bladder bind. Correct. And the second bellow. Exactly. Yes, precisely. And what happens to pig bladders? They break down after a while. They wear out after a while. That's right. That's right. It's real simple. As much as we hate to admit it, you have burned through another hour of your life, and ours too. So anyway, we just have to say goodbye from our fair city, Chicago. My kind of town, Illinois.
Am I still on?
And we will probably... No, Mike, you're not. Get out of here. And join us next week for more accordion talk. In the meantime, don't play like my brother. Don't play like my brother.
You've got to love those guys.
That's right. What else can you do besides call right now and pledge?
And now, for another golden minute from Polka Century, Where Are They Now? And now it's time to tell the truth. Which of our contestants is the real Stella, noted polka chanteuse extraordinaire?
Hey, Wally, what you think? He's Jean-Paul Gaultier. My ex-husbands, they don't dig it, but what do they know?
You'll be a woman soon.
Good.
Said goddamn.
Please come take my hand.
That's an accordion, or you're just glad to see me?
Will the real Stella please stand up? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what a rare opportunity to have the three Stellas here. Maybe they could do one of their songs from their benefit album, Crazy in Krakow.
Well, of course the old roles were always the best with me, old school Stella, of course. But then I never had to rely on the casting couch.
Old school is right. You sure did some groundbreaking kielbasa commercials in your day. Did they actually get paid for that stuff?
Now, girls, everyone knows we're the best of friends, despite differing levels of talent.
Yeah, just keep away from me, you cow.
Takes one to know when you're a little heavy in the loaf.
Who could think of National Polka Radio without thinking of Terry Grosoutovich?
Her interviews always get right to the heart of the matter. She's always able to get the foulest out of everyone.
Welcome to Foul Air. I'm Terry Grosoutovich. Please welcome our guest, Milt Pieper. Milt Pieper has a new book all about bird watching. Tell us about your book, Milt.
Thank you. Yes, it's a fascinating book. At the very outset here, I'd like to bring your attention to some of the collaborators from the Audubon Society and some of the wonderful real-life photographers we had so we could get some incredibly...
Wait. Could we please get back to the birds and exactly how it is they do poop and pee? Birds do poop, don't they?
Well, and indeed they do. I mean...
And so do you and I.
Oh, well, you can... Pardon me?
Certainly we do.
But to carry on, I think the thing that you'll find fascinating about the book is we had several world-famous photographers with us, and some of the pictures that we got were...
Excuse me, did you just fart? Oh my, we didn't use the little boys' room before we came on stage.
Well, this is awfully embarrassing, and no, I certainly did not.
We'd like to thank Milt Peepers for joining us today, and hopefully we can have you on again.
Thank you, too.
Please join me again next week. Again, this is Terry Grosoutovich with Foul Air.
You know, next week she'll be interviewing Ozzy Osbourne. Who knows what she'll get him to say?
I bet that'll be worth a pledge.
Surprised to see me?
Surprised? So I see we're Stella today.
Hey, boss. Lunch. Oh. Hi, Stan. Stella. Boss, you gotta eat some... Gotcha. Stella, would you see that he eats something? Yeah, Dangumsky, you better eat something. 'Cause you look like hell.
Hell? Let me tell you about hell.
We all have problems, some more than others. Mine all started the day Dollface walked in. She was decked out like the Polish-American Hall on Wiener Night. Yeah, a real spendin' daddy's dough girl, with more jewelry dripping off her than sauce on a triple-decker at Ernie's.
Nice game.
What's up, Bobby? I'll get back to you.
Mind if I sit?
What's on your mind?
Well, you see, I'm Allie Strakovich. My father's Raymond.
Stryknovich. Raymond Stryknovich. The bowling kingpin of Chi-Town. If you've ever ordered a beer or bowled a frame in this town, you knew his name. And if you ever tripped over the foul line, well, let's just say it's awfully hard to bowl with no fingers. Dollface started to spill the pieces of the puzzle. It made me wish I'd stuck with Yahtzee. She told me about her brother. a ne'er-do-well, a bad cabbage from the get. He'd crapped out on everything from Boy Scouts to golf to bowling. Yeah, that's right, bowling. You see, it doesn't look good to Daddy if you can't swim in the pool he built. Dollface turned the faucet open wider.
Well, you see, my father's getting out of the bowling biz. He's turning it over to my brother Alex, who's
She didn't need to leak another drop. The puzzle was starting to fit together like a 10-letter Yahtzee bonus word, the kind your mom always beat you with that... Well, anyway. Sure, we've heard it all 1,000 island times before. Kingpin father leaves empire to son to share with sister. But Sonny Boy had to prove himself first in order to have Daddy's blessing. Plus, Dollface was suspicious of her brother. One, he's the gutterball champ of Chi-Town. No trophy, no dice. Two, once he's in control, where does that leave Dollface? So Dollface came up with a plan. A plan that played out like a really good deal on a Yahtzee game at a yard sale, only the rules were missing. Dollface needed someone to infiltrate the bowling finals, play on the opposing team, and discover how Daddy's gutterball boy was rolling aces. That's right, Dollface needed Mr. You-Know-Who. I told her I'd take the case. 500 clams a day. Square up my account at Ernie's and a case of Old Milwaukee. She didn't bat an eye.
Do we have a case, boss?
Case and a half.
I sent Hotsy off to the Kerplunksky Country Club to check out Sonny Boy. Me? I was gonna do a little after-hours work at the bowling alley. Fortunately, I had my own keys. The place smelled of stale beer and foot spray. Reminded me of a dame I once... That's right. Days ago, the lane boy went missing, now presumed dead.
Pretty good punch there, Gumshoe.
Just a love tap, Toots.
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
You know, I was just getting ready to ask you the same thing.
Thanks to the clip on the jaw, I gained her confidence. She started to tell me about her missing brother, the lane boy, Stan, who'd been an employee there for just 2 months. She told me that Stan had something very interesting to show her the night he went missing. Something to do with a recently hired ball driller, an old college chum of Sonny Boy's. Bruised up, bankrupt, jet set wannabe. Definitely not a ladies' man. A ball driller with a college degree? That sounds like throwing Yahtzee dice without a cup. It just didn't add up. We made a little trip over to the pro shop. Interesting? I'll say. Stella came up with schematics for a high-tech bowling ball. I found blueprints for a special bowling glove. Diabolical.
Hey, boss. How are you doing?
Not too bad for a guy who wore a bowling ball for a hat last night.
Huh?
Never mind. So, what'd you find out?
Well, I found out that Sonny Boy has more arms than an octopus.
Yeah.
Huh. And on one hand, he wears a bowling glove, or a glove of some kind.
A glove?
Mm-hmm.
A glove? The Yahtzee dice were starting to tumble. Hotsy told me that he picked her up at the KKK. Sonny Boy asked Hotsy if she'd like a change of scenery, vis-a-vis a ride in Daddy's new jalop. He bragged about how he'd be taking over Daddy's empire, and how nothing and nobody was gonna get in his way. He drove up to Lover's Leap. Hotsy caught every drop this drip was leaking. Nobody could peel a banana like Hotsy, and Sonny Boy was ripe for the peeling.
Hotsy! Oh, brother.
So, we knew about the ball, and we knew about the glove. But how did it all tie in? The tournament had just started. First up, Sonny Boy. He was as cool as an ice cube, all ready to start spending all that cabbage. But then, a gutter ball. He stood at the foul line in complete disbelief. He turned to his father, the cold bastard. He just turned away. Sonny Boy broke down and cried out.
Father? Father? You drunken ball-dropping derelict! I'm gonna kill you!
Sonny Boy busted through the crowd. He began spouting out his own twisted plot. The glove, the ball, his father's fortune. A voice came out from the crowd.
Looking for this?
The ball and the glove. Now it all made sense. The bowling ball had a computer chip that interfaced with the matrix in the glove, making it impossible to throw nothing but strikes. Too bad for Sonny Boy. From now on, no strikes, only prison strikes. Yeah, that's the way it all came down. And for the last 2 weeks, I've been trying to drink Stella off my mind.
You're a big boy, Dangowski. You need to make a decision. Just remember one thing. Either you're in it, or you're on it.
So it looked like Stella was out, and out to stay. Yeah, maybe you don't have to live by the rules. Maybe Yahtzee's just as fun with one dice. Why not a $3 bill? Either way, it looked like I was finally gonna get my Yahtzee scratched.
Now, I love Michael Feldtown. I've been listening to him for years.
I know you have.
Let's get a little taste of What Do You Drink?
Not much. You?
Hey, it's wonderful to be here in Youngstown, Ohio. And as I look out at the crowd, I see it's ethnically diverse. I see some Ukrainians, I see some Italians, and some Polish people. As a matter of fact, I found out what the P stands for in Polish. It stands for Polka. It's a wonderful little town here with the old millworks and the universities and colleges. Anybody here in college? Yeah, so anyway, what do you drink?
Not much! You?
Now, if I contribute the cost of 1 six-pack a week, that would bring me a whole lot more of the National Polka Radio I love.
That's right. For less than I spend on hairspray, we can support the polka we love. How about you?
Call now.
I'm fighting the polka band. I live with the polka band. I'm bold without fear, 'cause I drink beer. I'm fighting the polka man.
Your voice is so lovely. I could listen to you all day.
What are you doing there, mechanizing all about you? Right there to be knocking your block off. You know what I said, Peter. Come on. Trick it! What is it? What is it? Yeah, what can I give a little hand? Oh, I'm not going to be anchored here forever. Oh, it's quite a tail. All right, you take it. You try and get out of this. William! Quiet. It's about time for me to get out of this predicament. Now, where's me olive oils? Oh, here's one for Sturkey. Here's one for me olive. Here's one for the U.S. Navy. What do you take? I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a cabbage roll today.
Well, here you go.
Yes, I am what I am. It's all what I am. I'm Popaisky the Polka man.